All right, Shalom. I'd like to give a praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Kwakadash. And I want to talk about this real quick. It's going to be short, it's not going to be long. You know, I'm just going to let the Spirit just guide me through with this. And we just gonna dive in. We're just going to talk about it, all right? Let's read this. It says, a father catches a boy in his daughter's room. The boy's mother confronts him. This is how it played out. So let's watch the video.
Put your hands on my son.
It says, what would you done had you been the father?
He know the rules. Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you, when it comes to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't
I didn't hit him.
It doesn't matter. You put your hands
He
on
knew the
him.
rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to force.
So did
you know, I could press
you even know
charges
who
on
he was? Where he was?
Put your hands on my son.
I caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
You know what?
Put your hands on my son.
Let's see some of the comments.
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
It says one more step, she would have gotten roughed up as well. Stepping your mother's fault.
When it comes to my
Man, I
children,
would have
you
slammed
do
that
not put your hands on
motherfucking
my
door so
child.
hard
They
in
don't
her
go in the
face.
bedroom. They stay in the
Understood.
I'm
living
blocking
room.
you, young lady.
He put his hands
Nah,
on
he
you,
knew the
correct?
rules. Take his ass
Do
with him.
not touch my child
And
anymore.
then I wrote,
And I wouldn't
these
touch your
emotional,
child.
wicked ass women defend a big ass boy.
I didn't
Get
hit
the
him.
fuck out of
It
here.
doesn't
He
matter.
knew,
You put your
he knew
hands.
the
He
rules.
knew the rules.
It
Boy
doesn't matter.
disrespectful,
You could
and
have
his
spoke
daughter
to
too
him. You didn't
disrespectful
have
and
to touch him.
disobedience at his finest.
You didn't have to use
Women
physical force.
hate
You know, I could
accountability.
press
Do you even know
He
who
charges.
said
he
it.
was? Where he was?
Doesn't
Put your
matter.
hands on my son.
Bird ass mother.
Caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give
He
you a
ran
right
and
to put
told
your hands on
mama,
my
right?
son.
Wow. So, that was just a scripture that that needed to be that scripture, that was just a few comments that was being said, and you've seen certain people comment. I can't go through all the comments because it's a thousand of people writing on there. Let's see something. We're gonna read a couple of scriptures, man. I hope the Lord can guide me through this. So let's start with Isaiah 3:12. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors." All right. So this mother obviously is raising the boy, and the father has the daughter, right? And women rule over them. Oh, my people. And women rule over them. So this is the result of women ruling over these type of children, right? Oh, my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. So you have a lot of young kids that's destroying the paths, because you have mothers, women today that have accepted society agenda, has accepted society's work. Hold on, guys. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys, I'm back. So yeah, so when you have women that accept society's system, which is the feminist movement here in America. Well, it's starting to spread all through the earth, but America teaches the most foulest things on the planet. It teaches women to go against the man. It teaches women that she has more rights than a man. It teaches women that she's equal to a man. It teaches the woman to be disobedient to a man. It teaches women how to be foul. It teaches women how to let their children become and do whatever they want or like. It teaches the woman you don't need a man in the home. It teaches a woman that if you have a man and he has more than one woman, go the fuck off on him. Be argumentative. Be jealous. It teaches the woman how to be contrary to the word of the Lord. It teaches woman how to hate herself. You understand? So this is self-hate. This is not love. You understand? And a woman like her going to a man's house, talking to him like he's a man because she got to be a man. First thing is, where's your husband at? Don't have one probably. If you do, he's not there. you take it upon yourself, you out of fucking order. All right. Number 2, all right, she don't have a man because she probably ran him off with her mouth. And remember, you women are gatekeepers on who you choose to have children with. So you chose this boy's father, right? Who's probably not present in this young man's life. I don't know. And look at the results and the uncanny things that he's doing. He's going to another man's home, right? He knew the rules. So obviously, if he knew the rules, that could signify that he know the young man already, and he has no problem coming to the home, but he has to respect that man's house by staying in the living room, or he should know the rules already for entering into anybody's home, that you don't do that. You understand? So, so the boy get upset because the father put his hands on him and say, "Yo, what are you doing in my daughter's room?" As a boy, you should say, "You know what? Nah, let me not do that, because your father gonna hurt me. Your father gonna disrespect me." You understand? I mean, your father's gonna get at me, and because by me disrespecting his home, I'm disrespecting him and his daughter. So you gotta have respect. Respect goes a long way. And the mother don't teach her son that. She always want to defend the wrong. You understand? She don't take no accountability, and that's why children are the oppressors over the mother, because they don't have no respect, and there's no father figure to lead and guide the children. That's why it's important and it is imperative for a father to be there in a child's life. Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's go here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Disobedient children. Okay, let's go to Ephesians 2:2. And the scripture reads, "Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world." So a lot of children of this world and people of this world, especially the Israelites, you go according to this world and the way how society treats you, right? Okay, and what society expects from you to be in this world. According to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. So who are the children of disobedience? Are the Israelites. And those Israelites that bring forth these monstrous children, you have become what? Disobedience, right? Monstrous. All right. I'm glad that this is working, the spirit working with me. This is Wisdom Solomon chapter 17:15. It said, "Were partly vexed with monstrous aberrations, and partly fainted, their heart failing them for a sudden fear, and not looked for came upon them." So you got monstrous people, that don't care. They don't care about the consequences. This young man, he wants to run to mommy, and he want mommy to save him. You understand? You wrong. You understand? Now I can't tell this man how to raise his daughter, or how he should protect his home. You understand? And then for the daughter, you're very disobedient. You know what I'm saying? You're wicked, and you're doing evil. All right. So the scripture says, "Honor thy father and thy mother, and your days shall be longer." Both of you children are being disobedient to your parents. All right. So the mother's wrong, the son is wrong, and the daughter's wrong. The father is not wrong. He right. Okay. Some of you people say, "Oh, he should never put his hands on him." If he warned the child, this son already, maybe once or twice, maybe a man not gonna keep repeating himself. It's his home. Now the woman want to threaten, "Oh, I should call police on you." Fuck you and your son. That's what he's basically saying with his action. He's not disrespecting the lady out of his mouth. It could get disrespectful, but why do that? He's not gonna argue with a woman about his child, and she gonna argue him down that she's saying that it's okay for her child to do what he want to do in his house. You out your fucking monkey ass mind? You women got the game messed up. You understand? You take this for a game. Let me tell you something about this life, and I'm gonna keep it real. This life is about pimping and hoeing. Somebody gotta get pimped, and somebody gotta be the hoe. All right? And when I say that, I don't literally mean be a pimp and a hoe. I'm saying that you have infrastructure set up that's being used amongst us as a people. The system are pimps and we the hoes. But once you get out of that mind state, you understand? You come out of it so you won't be a hoe and being pimped. You come out of it with your own sense of worth, and let Yahweh and Yahweh shall take care of the responsibility. They are the controllers of this earth. You supposed to respect Yahweh and Yahweh shall, man. You understand? They are the ones that's gonna put you forth in a righteous step. You understand? But in this earth, it's all about tricks, games, and juking, and getting what you can get out of. Esau is a pimp, and us people as we are hoes, man. You understand? When I say that, I say this so that you guys can understand how the world works. Understand? Somebody got to get tricked. Somebody got to trick. Somebody got to play the game, make up the game as it goes on, and somebody got to fall for it, and somebody got to be the leader. Somebody got to be submissive. All right. And this woman don't understand. A lot of you women don't understand the game that goes on behind the system that's being created and being crafty against us. We read Psalm 83:1. They come up with a crafty. They come together in a crafty council to come against the children of Israel, so that our heritage would not be in remembrance anymore. So we have to understand what's going on out here. It's very, very wicked out here, man. All right. Let me see something. Give me 1 second, guys. It does mention it. It says it right here. Monstrous children. I think it's 2nd Esdras. Let's try it. I think this is it. I think this might be it. Minstrous woman, not monstrous. I'm sorry, guys. 2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be all sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters. So you minstrous women, you will bring forth monsters. This boy is a monster, man. You know, I don't know his record of being disrespectful, but I don't know how she's raising this boy. And it's saying most of the women today, they love their sons to be raised in gangs and becoming faggots. And if their son becomes successful and break that cycle and becomes spiritual, the woman reflects herself and says, damn, I fucked up all this time. I should have knew better or did better, but women don't take accountability. You understand? So, you know, this is what goes on. Either the little boy becomes a faggot growing up, right? Or he become a gang member. And a faggot and a gang member goes hand in hand together. You understand? A gangster loves punks when you're in a jail system. All right? And that's where you want your son to go into the prison system. That's a curse in the scripture. We read Isaiah, the 49th chapter. All right? So we gotta know what's going on out here. Don't let your passion of words, right, from coming from emotions to supersede your logic. You know, women just quick to talk and say something. She said, he probably told, yeah, mommy, he did this to me. Yeah, oh yeah, where, I'm coming. See, that's a woman's emotion. A man, now let's say a man logic is this. Here it comes. The son comes over and said, Dad, yo, the dude put his hands on me. I was in his house with his daughter. Hold up. You did what? You at that man's house and he told you not to go in his house and when he's not there, or if he is there, you decide to go in that young woman's room. So you meant to tell me, so she disobedient and you disobedient. So you want me to argue with that man's, right? That girl's father because you hurt? No, fuck that. I want to talk to the father so we both could punish both of you asses. And so I can apologize to the father for what you did wrong. Now, that's what a man's supposed to do. Now, the woman, on the other hand, she'll come with emotion. I thought you ever put that motherfucking hand on my motherfucking son. That's the typical woman for you. You understand? See, you got to understand there's a right way to do things, there's a wrong way to do things. And then now you have the nerve, that's the one to record you arguing with your son. I'm arguing with this guy, and you got your son looking stupid because you doing for clout and you looking for popularity, fame, and you got it. And it's just to show you that you are a bad parent and your parenting skills suck. You know, I'm just keeping it real here. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not disrespecting. I'm just telling for what it is. You understand? Women, single women, you are bad parents. It's no disrespect. You understand? You are bad motherfucking parents. 80% of y'all are bad parents, man. You know what I'm saying? For those that are good parents, that are single mothers, your son will grow up, but he will still have some kind of feminine ways because you don't raise him. Okay, let's say you raise him in the truth, right? And you letting outside sources of men that's in the truth raise them and train them. Okay, I understand that part because you're a widow and the men of the Lord is supposed to be there for the boy and raise him, just trying to give him some enlightenment and instruct him to not be a criminal or do sinful acts on the earth. You know what I'm saying? But if you still coddling him and protecting him and you're not checking your emotions, right? That boy's gonna become somewhat like you. You know what I'm saying? And you got there's levels to that shit. You know, because he's gonna have a bitchy attitude. He's gonna be whining, crying. He's gonna be doing all kind of shit. You know, so we have to understand this, man. A man is supposed to check his emotion. Can a man get emotional? Of course. Can a man get upset? Of course. We're human beings. But a man is supposed to check himself at the door. Yeah, a man's supposed to stay stoic. A man's supposed to define masculinity what it is. You understand? A woman's supposed to stay in her feminine energy. Now, by all means, a woman can't defend for her child because that's her nature. She's supposed to be a nurturer. She's supposed to do that. But there's a way you doing it. You don't fucking get upset. If your son is wrong, he's out of order, his ass gonna get checked every goddamn time. You understand? And you can't defend your son all the days of your life. There's gonna be a point where you're gonna die one day. You ain't gonna be able to defend this nigga. And he's gonna go through life bitching, crying, complaining. Guys that bitch and cry, complain, and snitch and tell and gossip, these are the ones that get killed in the street. These are the ones that go to jail. These are the ones that turn out to become faggots in jails. They become someone's bitch. I'm only stating the obvious. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You understand? So if you women feel like a disrespect, I was getting ready to say it, but I ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the result that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of how you raise your children, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was getting ready to say fuck you and your children, but I don't want to keep basing my sermon on that. That's not. I don't get no fulfillment of being like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm only doing it for the audience so the audience can understand how real it is out here. So you got some people that are very, very raw with their content. I'm raw, but I also trying to be, I try to be easy at the same token. But at the same time, this is what goes on in our community. We don't see this happening with other communities where they're doing it like this to a great degree. I'm quite sure there are situations like that, you know what I'm saying? But we are the progenitor of stupidity when it comes to social media. We are the progenitors when it comes to crime and a passion of love, there's a passion of crime. You know what I'm saying? We are the progenitors when it comes to be blamed for shit. We are the progenitors of everything when it comes to the contrary of the good or the bad. You understand? They make us become the progenitors of the laughing stock, you know, of the other side of the spectrum. It's fucked up, you know, but hey, you know, that time we're going to come and season in, and a lot of our people are going to pay for the things they've done, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I hope this was, you know, edifying to you guys. You know, I know there's more scriptures I could read, but, you know, like I said, man, young men, if you get into trouble, you respect other people's home, man. Don't disrespect that man's home. You know, have respect for his daughter. If you so much love the girl and you care for the girl, have respect for her, man. Don't go in there and doing that shit. You should be telling her, say, little baby, nah, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I understand you young and you don't know any better. You don't have no understanding. But let this be an experience, a learning experience from you. You know, don't, for the future reference, have respect for someone's home. Don't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point, when I was a teenager, you know, me and my wife, you know, her mother had rules. Don't go in my daughter's room, you know, and I try not to do that, and I respected that. But at times, you know, my wife at that time, she was my girlfriend. She wanted me to be there. I'd be in the room, and she'd sit on my lap, you know what I mean, and shit like that. You know, all those things, man. And, you know, her sister, you know, had to check me, you know what I'm saying? You know, so, like I said, wrong is wrong, right is right. But you gotta check your sister, because she's allowing it in the home and disrespecting your mother and your father. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we was kids, so I understood that. So I don't hold that against people. You know what I'm saying? But at one point, yes, you do get upset. You do become mad because, you know, you're like, damn, why you coming at me? You know what I'm saying? But that's to show you that you know, the mind is not well developed. The mind doesn't understand. But you say, fuck it, she don't care. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It could have got real ugly for me when I was younger at that time. I could have got real busy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for the strength and the love that I had for my wife back then, when she was my girlfriend, you understand? That's how much at this time that I loved her. You know what I'm saying? I was willing to take punishment and ridicule for her. You know what I'm saying? But you young, and I look back at it now. I'm like, man, I was a fool. You know what I mean? I was a jackass. But, you know, today my older self would have told the younger self, yo, don't do that, man. Stay out that girl's room. And if her parents ain't here, don't even be here. Don't be there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, listen, when you're young and you really like someone, you want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. I get it. You know, I get that the young boy, he wants to be with the girl. But there's a right way and a wrong way of doing things. So, young man, don't do that, okay? You know, respect that man's home and respect his daughter. And most importantly, man, respect yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself, man. And if your mom is raising you right and your dad is raising you right, what you are a reflection of what your parents raised you. Don't do that. Don't disrespect and go against your mother and father's morale of how they install values in you. Don't do that, because you're showing people that your mother and father ain't give a fuck about you, and that's a lie. It's your decision, what you put upon yourself. You know, so you're a young man, and now you want your mommy to defend for your battles. Be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't run from it. You know, so if you don't want shit to happen, don't do shit. Think for a moment and say, nah, man, I'm not putting myself in that trouble no more. You know, so I hope this young man understand that, man. You know, so young boys, like, stop feeling to get sex, man. I know a lot of y'all want sex. Y'all want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? But slow down, man. Slow down, man. Honor the Lord, man. Honor Yahweh Hashem Shah, man. And just take things slow, man. This is not a time to be doing these things, because we live in at very evil times, all right? So with that being said, I hope you guys are edified. I hope this video will give you some insights. And you know, like I said, if you guys got any relatable stories, don't be afraid, man. Write in the comments. You know, say something. You know, that's how my page is going to grow. So it's going to reach viewers, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you before, I'm not a person don't really care about subscribers and all that. I just care about you getting the truth. But when it's a message like this, man, share this to people so people can see this, people can hear it, and people can value the message, man. You know what I mean? But sometimes I get a little raw with the message sometimes. But hey, sometimes you can't sugarcoat it. Sometimes you gotta be upfront with it. So I hope you guys are edified. I wish you guys all the best. Shalom.